Do you ask from the man what do you want, or just do it?
Yeah, a guy with fashion sense who knows what he has to work with. You don't have to be a Gautier model or a runway model or anything, or even a designer or something. But if you know what you have to work with and you put it together, that's always nice to be seen with a man who takes care of his appearance, and who isn't afraid to show appreciation when you take care of your appearance, but also a man who likes a little something left to the imagination so he can discover what you have to offer later. Like sometimes it's so obvious, when you see women, their whole tits hanging out and their ass, hanging out in like hot pants and stuff. That's all very attractive because I know that men are very visual creatures, but on the same token, it's nicer to like explore and discover it in the bedroom, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
To see what a woman has to offer.
I think so.
Right, and hopefully she's, relatively tight and shapely, so you're not shocked pleasantly when you see her take off her clothes or something.
I find it much more attractive when women show it when the time is right.
Right, exactly.
But sometimes I like it when she just dressed and she want to show it. Right. Meaning, look, I'm here, I'm happening.
Totally.
And that's what I'm about right now. And this is my mood.
Right.
I like that.
I get in the mood occasionally, I'll wear like a low cut, like leather bustier or something, or, something like long and flowing that you can see through, like a nice long, flowing, like chiffon white dress or something like that. You can see right through, but beautiful things, not like trashy.
Not cheap.
Right.
That's just
like with style.
It's happening.
Yes, and beautiful.
Yep. I love it. I love it in a woman when she know how to just do it.
Right.
Just do it, and I love being with her. If she's my girlfriend or anything, just like, it's cool. Let's take a walk in sunset, honey.
Yeah.
I love this. It just make me feel good.
Definitely.
About a woman, but not every time.
Right.
Every time make me.
Well, you get used to it.
Surprises.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The quality.
Right. If you see it all the time, you can't appreciate it. You can't really have any respect for it, Which is why, I don't know, that's why I can appreciate pornography because, when the time is right, you can see it all. And then also softcore can be very stimulating too, like Emmanuel, all the Emmanuel movies, like Emmanuel in Bangkok or something.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always nice too because they're more kind of, sometimes softcore can be cheesy, but they're more kind of like, I don't know, tend to have more of a plot and not be so contrived.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell maybe the people have enjoyed it too.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, that's always nice. It's nice when a man isn't so much into worshiping his own body and himself, but can kind of let you play with him a little bit too. You know what I mean? He's always like showing you his dick, saying, oh look, don't you love it? Ooh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they like appreciate your body and stuff too, that's good.
And want to ask you something? Do you ever thought of during your next movie?
Yes, but then on the same token, I don't want to end up on the shelf with millions of other rated X movies.
No, like I'm talking about like quality X movie.
Oh yeah, I would love to direct my own actually, like for women especially, because I think sex begins in the mind.
True.
It's the most erotic place, and especially for women, men are more visual creatures. It has to do with what the body looks like, what the woman looks like in her clothes, how she walks, how she carries herself, the sound of her voice. Whereas women can fantasize in their heads. Not that men can't, men do that too, but for women, it's like the idea of sex is sometimes more erotic.
Erotic and
right,
just
more to the erotic than the actual, yeah. So, yes, I have thought of doing a picture, and it would have an actual plot, and the actors would be real, and I'd make sure they were enjoying it. I would stop filming it; they were all mechanical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to play in one?
Would I like to play in one? Only if it was people I was comfortable with.
Comfortable.
And of course, we were protected, and it was not in some stupid hotel room somewhere or something. It was in a nice, beautiful setting. Yeah. Nice stylish setting, and if it was real.
More.
Right.
Erotic.
Not just like you see in most of the movies, like they go out and get the mail, and then the next thing you know, they're like banging the postman.
Yeah, more.
You know what I mean? And you're like, what happened here?
More to take it to the other side.
Right. More
more,
aggression,
more
realism.
something happened there between two people.
Right, and
With
less
it.
unflattering like crotch shots.
That's yeah.
You know those shots that are so unflattering to men, and the women where they just show their genitalia.
Yeah, and then
Ouch, that's a bit too close.
I know. So I'm talking about it's just nice feel to it.
Nice and soft,
Mhm.
nice filter, nice lighting, and a nice loving kind of vibe. Not so much like ugh.
Just fucking.
Right, like animals. I mean, dogs. You can go to the zoo and watch monkeys do
True.
dogs or something.
With the more class.
Right, exactly.
Have this touch
Right.
of human
More
and it can be a bit dirty also.
Right,
I mean, but
that's
with a
fine.
taste.
But real.
With taste.
Yeah,
Not just do it because it's supposed to be dirty.
right. And it would be people that know each other too.
Mhm.
If I directed a film or if I was in one, I would know the person. It wouldn't be like we're just getting paid and we're acting for it.
Yeah, like
Right.
this person you know him already
There
by
would
huh?
be intimacy there too.
Mm.
That's important.
Let's see. I have to go to the bathroom for 1 second.
A bathtub of butter.
Alright. We're on the air. Now you already look good. Especially with the lighting, it's perfect.
Good.
Yeah, it's very, very important. You on? Okay, let's start with what's done you open a movie when you see your next movie. What makes you trick?
What's not good or what's good
No, what's good about it?
on a movie? Probably the shots where people are getting off are the nicest, or something.
When they're coming on.
Right. Also, if the actors and actresses are attractive and seem into it. Like, I don't like a lot of XXX movies where the man is ugly, like gorilla or something with hair all over. And not that hair is bad, but I guess I'm talking in particular about Ron Jeremy, who's very fat and
this
very
guy.
unattractive. I mean, he's
I
amply
don't know.
endowed. And then they pair these men, these average or below average men, with beautiful goddess women.
Woman, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so unrealistic. I mean, it's like Joe Pesci with Marisa Tomei in a movie. It just you just can't see it unless what is it? Obviously, money or something that this guy has,
Yeah, like
or a big one. A big dick or something. But I mean,
big dig mean something.
it's not so much the length; it's the thickness. And I
Thickness?
said that a lot before. Yeah, so don't be concerned about length or anything. Be concerned about the thickness. And
Thickness.
if it's cut, that's very nice.
It's what? Cut?
Cut,
Mm.
right? As far as
Jewish.
circumcised or uncircumcised, yeah, it just seems
Clean.
more visually attractive and clean. But yeah, maybe cleaner, but visually attractive. It's nice, to see.
What's thickness?
Thickness, how thick around.
Yeah, I know. Show me about size thickness.
Thick. That's a good size.
What's the size of you zooming in? Sorry? Show me?
It's a good size right there.
And long? Length?
Length, it doesn't matter so much, but 5 inches or more is nice.
5 inches more?
Right.
That's cool.
If it's too long, that's a bit obscene. I mean, you can always get the correct angle to get it in all the way. But yeah, thickness is nice.
Thickness make it happen.
It makes it happen. So that's nice.
How's the orgasm? I mean,
It's nice if I'm on top and everything. I'm on the bottom. The guy has to go slow and do more grinding, not so much rabbit-like in out. How
production,
right. Flow, move it,
Yeah.
grind it, work it.
size.
Size. Sometimes it's
Not size. Size. Talking about the moving the size.
yes, move from side to side. Sometimes if it's too long, though, it can be painful
Because of
if the guy's on top because it hits too deep or something. And I'm sure all women out there know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you can always work it to the correct angle, even if you're not exactly.